The Chloe Report, which stands for the Changing Landscape of Online Education, is an annual report that tracks key trends in online learning, including shifts in enrollment and institutional strategy. Following the release of Chloe 10, we wanted to go a step further by digging deeper into several recurring themes and hearing directly from senior online learning leaders. So, the Chloe Conversations Report series is a partnership between Quality Matters and Cora EduVentures Research and EDUCAUSE. And it featured focus groups that brought together participants from different sectors, including community colleges, four-year public colleges, and four-year private institutions. And we focused on three topics, including online program quality, market strategy, and AI. And we have one report that focuses on a sector-based analysis of these three topics. So this project is happening at a really interesting time in online learning when emerging technologies are reshaping some important factors for all instruction, but especially for online learning, like instructor presence and assessment. And it's also at this moment when online learning is really becoming increasingly central to institutional strategy and success. And so looking at how some of these critical topics for online learning are playing out on a range of campus types will give us better insights into what is needed to better support online learning program growth and strategy going forward. We found that online learning is at a really interesting crossroads right now where a lot of senior online learning leaders said they're not having to make the case anymore that this is important and that it is a quality instructional offering. And they are seeing at their campuses that online learning has become increasingly central to overall institutional strategy, enrollment, and success. However, some structures that need to be in place are not keeping pace with this increased importance of online learning on campus. And in particular, having the data needed to support the importance and the outcomes of online learning has not kept pace. A lot of institutions are implementing AI in online courses and face-to-face courses, but they don't have the baseline data they need to measure its impact. And so this is going to be a really important area for institutions to look to in the future so they can actually see what AI's impact is on efficiencies and workflows and, of course, student outcomes as well. Online learning leaders are really serving as a bridge on their campuses for AI strategy in particular. And that a lot of senior online learning leaders are excited about the future and about technology affordances that are emerging, as well as new market opportunities. One of the cool features of this series is actually a table that traces all of the market opportunities that were highlighted in the focus group conversations. And I think that will be a really helpful takeaway for readers to see some of these different opportunities that leaders are focused on right now. And in our sector-based report, we actually found that there were some differences in terms of market growth strategy based on sector. So community college leaders were especially focused on workforce development as a key factor in forming market expansion, whereas senior online learning leaders at four-year public and private institutions were more focused on the importance of graduate student enrollments as a driver of online enrollment growth. Online learning leaders are really excited about the future. I think in higher education, we hear a lot of concern about where things are headed, and rightfully so. There are a lot of pressing issues that we're facing, like workloads being excessive and other challenges in higher education, the enrollment cliff. But online learning leaders are really enthusiastic about what's ahead. They've seen growth and shifts in their strategy over the past few years, from having to convince leaders that online learning is viable to now being central to institutional strategy. And so I think they are now seeing some of these technological shifts as really key opportunities to grow their market and to expand their impact at their institutions.